This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, tennis balls, a dog who recycles, and Jeff Oskay with news we failed to mention. All coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Wow, this house is cute. But can I really get in the game in this economy? I do have savings, and I am responsible-ish. Ugh, I should bury it. I'm being wild. But what if I'm not being wild, though? Could I actually score a...
Kick off your home buying journey with Zillow's new BuyAbility tool. It makes it easy to find out what you can afford, so you can get off the bench and onto the playing field with confidence. Check your BuyAbility only on Zillow.
Oh, he was so sweet. It was our first date, and he went all out. He bought me dinner, he got me drunk, and then I got bald.
Oh, did you ever? It was perfect.
Britney Spears recently shocked the world with her latest fashion statement. A completely shaved head. Now, to commemorate Britney's new look, Bob and Tom Labs is proud to introduce their new perfume, Bald. B-A-L-D. Bald. A fragrance for today's unraveling woman. She's kooky, she's crazy, and she's getting bald.
Tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday, and she'll definitely be getting bald.
What woman wouldn't love to get bald?
My wife and I are celebrating our 30th anniversary soon. I thought she'd be thrilled when I told her she was gonna get bald, but she just rolled over and went back to sleep.
Okay, almost everybody wants to get bald. Be sure to get some today. Just look for the slick box, and you'll know you're getting bald. B-A-L-D. Bald.
You asked for it, you got it. More Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
We had a story in sports, according to Tom. Tennis is struggling with what to do with leftover tennis balls. They're extremely hard to recycle, and as a result, nearly all of 333 million balls made worldwide each year eventually get thrown away, and most end up in landfills. So a guy named Dave said, after hearing your story this morning about all the tennis balls that go into landfill each year, I wanted to bring a product that we produce to your attention. We make something called the Pressure Refresher that repressurizes tennis balls back to their original bounce, he says.
Huh.
This way, tennis balls can be used and reused until the felt wears out. Widespread use of our product could easily cut in half the number of balls going into landfills around the world each year.
Wow.
And there's a website and the whole thing. I don't know how it works.
A picture of a golden retriever?
I don't think this is a
I'm
company's...
not just the owner. I'm a client.
Do you think cashless payments are messing with this? Do you remember you used to go to the ballpark and you'd get change from the guy with the beer? He'd put it in a tennis ball and throw it back to you?
Yes.
Never
I have seen that.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
It's been a while. You're right.
I've never seen that either.
I have never.
It was kind of brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Because it seals itself.
That's great.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
I'll be darned.
And then did you heave the ball back?
Yeah, it was fun.
God, I occasionally have been in a place where they throw the hot dog to you.
Yeah.
They wrap it up
Well,
first.
of course.
Otherwise, chili goes flying. I got the bun with my left hand. I got the chili with my right. But the dog itself went two seats ahead of me.
Thank you for adding they had to wrap it up first. I needed that clarified.
This is my job. I am the king of clarity.
I don't know why you think so.
So, Willie, tell me more. Where was this at a Cub game?
I don't remember when I was a kid. Probably at maybe at a Braves game. I think I went to a Braves Marlin game when I was a kid.
I was at a minor league baseball game when I saw that.
It had such an effect on me. I remember it so vividly. I thought it was so cool.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just remember the tennis balls, like everybody else, on the bottoms of walkers.
Sure, yeah.
But you see, how many million a year are there?
330.
That's like one for every American. That's too many tennis balls.
My grandpa also had a tennis ball hanging from the garage ceiling.
Sure.
To have the windshield.
Know when to stop.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
You have that?
Yeah. The old house, absolutely. I had to.
I thought my grandpa invented it when I said well, that's pretty smart.
My car barely fit in that old garage. And you had to really be careful.
What's keeping you from driving into the living room now?
And we don't mean physically. We mean emotionally and mentally. What keeps you from driving your car straight into your living room?
You know what I mean.
It's on the other side of the house. Well, interesting thing about tennis balls. We'll have to keep following this. I
don't know how the pressure refresher would work because there's no hole on an existing tennis ball.
I assume it's some kind of a needle that goes in, and as it pulls out, it probably seals
itself.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Have you had a tire with a nail in it lately?
I have not.
They have a thing now. They can fix
I've managed to reach a station in my life where I don't worry about flat tires.
Oh, I bet I've had 10 in the last.
Well, you're insane, is why that.
Well, he was at a construction site every day for 3 years.
As long as they're not on the sidewall.
Whose fault's that?
As long as they're not in the sidewall, they can. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
They plug them and they fix them up. And
yep.
You ever call somebody as an insult a plug?
No.
You plug. You're just a filthy plug.
No. Well, that's nice.
I've heard people called like bruisers. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're like a, what do they say? He's a real.
Are you cruising for a bruising? Is that
like but he's like a squat strong man is a plug.
My father,
fire plug.
Yeah, thank you, fire plug.
My father's nickname for me after he got off Thumper was a bruiser.
Yeah.
Only because I was a head taller than he was. So, yeah.
I love the
I for a second thought you were going to say it was big. Never mind.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I always had bruises from head to toe.
So it should be bruisey.
From the cue stick.
I got hit with a pull cue.
Let's move on.
Did you hear the laughter?
I'm sorry for your pain, sir.
Shut up.
What else have you got?
What's wrong now? Look, I'm sorry.
I know
turned their head and laughed.
What else have you got?
Back to the broom. Sorry. Where am I? Oh.
Stupid world record.
I almost played this again. Man, I can't get enough of this.
Are you ready for some football?
I don't know why.
Because you were ready for some football.
Love it.
It's so natural.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's going to go have a beer and a hot dog.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Damn right. Let the help come in and watch the game with Papa Bush. Let the help come in.
Why not? It's Christmas.
Why not?
The classic commercial.
What commercial?
What?
There was a classic commercial in which the guy at the
Here we go.
in the lobby of the skyscraper and
I don't think.
Yeah,
I know we did a parody of it, but I don't remember this the first time around. But you do, and I know.
And the business guy in the suit's walking out, and he sees the overnight watchman guy sitting at the front desk, and they end up
watching the game on this little tiny TV. It's kind of
brings everybody together.
Right? So it was either a commercial for beer or Kotex. I forget.
They did a follow-up where they were watching the game again, and then the door guy goes, "Hey, how about we go up to your place? I'm about to get off my shift." And he goes, "Oh, no. You're dirty." And then that's the end of the conversation. Shows a lot about class.
And then it's for an employment agency. Get a job. Oh, here's, we've heard this.
Are you ready for some football?
How about this?
Are you ready for some football?
Hey!
Sir.
Now we got it. Now we're going.
We know you're excited, sir.
Yeah, save that for invading Iraq.
Let's see. I think I can put that over here, and the old one's gone.
No, don't.
All we have is this one.
Are you ready for some football?
Here we are. You know what we're ready for? Stupid world record. A Labrador from Wales. Wales? No, it's not Wales. There's no T in Wales, is there?
There isn't.
Holds the Guinness World Record for the most bottles recycled by a dog. Tom, would you care to explain
How the hell does that work?
Well, if you keep reading, the dog's named Tubby, and he was officially recognized 13 years ago as the finest recycling dog out there. He collected an estimated 26,000 plastic bottles over his career as a pooch, running down the beach.
Well, he can't.
And he knows where to put them? Like in the receptacles?
He would bring him. He would bring him back. Isn't that sweet?
That is very sweet.
Oh, my Lord. I was doing the math in my head, but we'll get there. Tubby officially recognized in 2010. He helped recycle 26,000 plastic bottles. According to the Record Authority, the pooch would collect discarded plastic bottles on his daily walks. It took him just 6 years to rack up 26,000. Tubby died in 2016 at the age of 13.
But he's being honored, huh?
Owner Sandra Gilmore believes he recycled as many as 50,000 bottles in his lifetime. Gilmore said he loves his recycling.
No.
Unless he goes out and finds a bottle, he comes home moping.
Oh, no.
So it's a sweet, happy story. Sadly,
Tubby's no longer with us.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Get ready for this when the Olympics are on. Every profile has that kind of sad, this great athlete's only a great athlete too. Cut to tragedy. Same thing there. But it's a fun world record.
That
is fun. I like that.
They're just now acknowledging him?
Very sweet.
They do the. I think when they run out of dumb stuff, they go dip into the past and honor the It's one of the classics. Thank you very much.
That's a lot of bottles.
Is that sports?
Yes.
Are you ready for some football?
Your earplane plays a big time joke on you, doesn't it? Amazing. Be a good sport. Christy?
Talk about finding things. A 7-year-old girl uncovered a 2.95 carat diamond at Arkansas's Crater of Diamonds State Park. They announced that 7-year-old Miss Aspen Brown discovered the diamond during a visit to the park for her birthday.
Poor kid.
To give you an idea, the gem is about the size of a green pea. It is the second largest registered diamond found by a park guest this year, surpassed only by a 3.29 carat brown diamond discovered in March.
Wow. So I saw this, and so I tried to dig deep. I couldn't find anywhere the value of this.
Well, it's a brown diamond, so...
Do you get to keep it?
I think so.
Yeah.
But
So it's not like...
Brown diamonds are not necessarily as expensive as the clear ones.
Is that because brown is the color of poop?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
you got to congratulate the Parks Department, though, for naming this one. Talk about making it a draw.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Find a diamond?
If it was lots of Rattlesnakes Park.
Not many visitors.
You know it's going to go with, hey, free Diamonds Park.
Yeah.
Hey, we're coming.
It's always fun to look. Did your dad ever take you to those places where you sift for minerals or...
Oh, pan for gold?
Yeah, that thing that they did.
Yeah, we did that.
The kids loved that. Yeah.
The sifter?
Yeah.
But the thing you guys loved was skiing at Beaver Creek. They've got this tunnel you go into.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they put gold nuggets in there. They're fake, of course, but...
Oh, but the kids have to find them?
It's the best.
Speaking of gold nuggets, scientists say they have not been able to identify what they describe as a mysterious glittering gold blob discovered on the sea floor. Sky News reports the object, about the size of a human hand, was found off the coast of Alaska last month by marine biologists aboard a vessel run by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Using a robotic arm, the team managed to collect the blob for further study.
Weird.
Did you see a picture of this thing?
No.
Some speculate it might be some sort of egg. Josh.
Yeah, sure.
Tests are still underway to determine the object's origin.
It is really gross looking. It looks kind of like a
load.
No, it's got more of a sort of open wedgy.
What?
Yeah,
it's kind of flowery, like in its.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it is an alien egg. We don't know.
Like a Georgia O'Keeffe?
Is that the old?
Vagine?
I don't know. It's sort of golden.
Does it look like a vagine, Tom?
Kind of. Yes, I didn't want to say that.
All
Yeah,
right.
but a really nasty one that's been.
Really nasty.
Hey, Josh, you know how ugly the really nasty ones are.
They can get rid of
No, those are just being like pummeled.
Sure,
sure.
I'm sure Madonna's doesn't look great. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'd like to not think about it,
A lot
actually.
of miles on that, I would think. Yeah.
Oh, it's really
looks like
quite
it smoked
cool.
a joke cigar.
Blam!
Here you go, Josh.
Huh.
Isn't that nasty looking?
Let's leave it down there. I don't know that we need. This could only create trouble if it gets.
That looks like something that Thor has to get off a secret planet
Yeah,
to save
right?
the Avengers or something.
I don't
Yeah.
care for messing with this.
This is
Jesus! Holy hell!
There, it's time for another introduction. It's Jeff Oskay joining us from somewhere on Earth, and it's time for news we failed to mention. Jeffrey, how are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm at the Failed to Mention News Desk. What do you mean somewhere on Earth? I'm at the Failed to Mention News Desk. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news. Pew, 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 pew.
Willie yesterday had to go to jury duty, or day before yesterday. What you failed to mention, I've never had to serve on a jury. That's one advantage of looking like this. Lawyers can't tell if I'm a woke liberal hippie or if I stormed the Capitol on January 6th. No one's picking me for their jury. I've actually been asked to leave the courthouse on 3 separate occasions because they thought I was a homeless squatter. I'm like, no, I'm here for jury duty. They're like, no, you're good, bro. The Washington State Patrol had an roundabout closed when a tanker truck overturned and spilled red wine across the roadway. Well, you failed to mention, well, that stain's never coming out.
No. A lot of club soda.
Table soaked. In a bold move, Ace Cosby said he was going to write some jokes for the Failed to Mention segment.
Yeah.
I guess to show me how it's done.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
right?
that was 2 weeks ago. I failed to mention, I don't know what's taken you so long, Ace.
I'm working on it.
Apparently, this month's issues of Boy's Life and Highlights magazine haven't arrived in your house yet, so you haven't been able to get your jokes like usual. Some company somewhere is coming out with a food freshness sensor to allow people to know when their food has gone bad. What you failed to mention, I already have 3 of those at home. They're called my children. This bread's stale. This milk tastes weird. Is this the moldy cheese that's okay to eat? Bob Barker died a few weeks back. What you failed to mention as neutered and spayed pets across this great land still rejoicing. There's a new pickle pineapple frozen pizza on the market. What you failed to mention, it's easy to spot. Just look for the full case in your freezer aisle at your local grocery.
Not popular, is it?
Yeah.
There's a new plant-based ribs with edible vegan bones.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, vegan bone is what Ed Begley Jr. calls his penis. We heard Matthew Stafford's wife says he's having a hard time connecting with the younger players on the team. Well, you failed to mention he's having a hard time connecting with the younger players because they can't relate. None of them have wives who don't know how to keep their mouths shut.
Yeah.
We learned that a man in Florida has donated over 150 gallons of blood over the past 60 years, and he even donated a kidney just 5 years ago. What you failed to mention, there's a man with a horrible secret from his childhood. Someone's feeling a little guilty, if you ask me.
If you ask him.
Yeah, just if you ask me.
One man's opinion.
A Spanish blue cheese has broken the record for the most expensive cheese ever after getting auctioned off for over $32,000 at a local cheese festival. What you failed to mention, hey, enjoy your $3,000 Cobb salad. And finally, there's a couples therapist who sleeps with her clients as part of her therapy to help their marriages.
Right.
Well, you failed to mention, geez, I sure hope she's no one's AA sponsor. I'm Jeff Oskay, and this has been the news that I failed to mention.
Very nice.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Jeff Oskay.
Jeff Oskay.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.